Witness the expansion of humanity from Earth to the Moon to Mars and beyond. Travel through 300 years of space-building missions designed to protect humanity.
To protect humanity.
732 people are living on the Moon. They are celebrating the colony's 21st lunar human New Year, following their own traditions. The changing of the years causes an AI error on New Year's Day. A small lunar colony experiences a blackout, and 3 people die. More regulations of AI usage are put in place. Advanced high-energy fusion rocket engines cut Mars travel time down to 45 days. But mental health issues on Mars peak when Earth is on the other side of the Sun. A new field of deep space psychology develops based on virtual bioreality exposure therapy. Humans develop the technology to generate large-scale electromagnetic dust shields, protecting habitats from dust storms on Mars. There is a breakthrough in microfusion energy storage. Will this open the way for future space colonies to be the size of cities? A museum on Earth displays a painting that was painted on the Moon with lunar dust. Next to it hangs a photograph of a footprint of the first Tesla bot to step on the Moon. The first human to become a tri-world voyager, setting foot on Earth, Lunar, and Mars, passes away. A private lunar hospital is conducting research on advanced healthcare in low-gravity environments. On Mars, the 5th case of a disease in a space colonist is detected, leading to a new branch of medicine being developed. The science of bio-3D printing human tissues and organs is being commercialized on Earth, allowing for advanced medical procedures off-world. And the advancements in exoskeleton technology allows humans to live less affected in lower gravities. A lunar archaeologist uncovers remnants of Apollo and Artemis-era missions, and lunar fashion, inspired by the practicality of spacesuits, becomes a trend on Earth. Lunar silk is becoming a highly sought-after material. More spacecraft and space habitats are being built using transparent aluminum. A museum on the Moon is preserving a collection which includes parts of the failed lunar space elevator project and a sock of the first baby born on the Moon. Underground, below the museum, is an extinction vault protecting DNA and knowledge sent from Earth. It has been 5 years since Mars created its own internet, separate from Earth. The advancements in second-gen quantum computing enables the creation of a detailed map of the galaxy. The map also contains predicted locations of possible wormholes. A quantum computer also solves the famous physics 3-body problem, making space travel safer. With 2 bodies, such as Earth and the Moon, their gravitational interaction follows a predictable path, which can be calculated using classical physics. When a 3rd body is introduced into the system, things become much more complex. The system becomes chaotic, with behavior that can look random. A spacecraft that is traveling to Mars needs to understand the gravitational effects of both the Earth and Mars, as well as the Sun. Small errors in calculating these effects leads to large errors in the spacecraft's course over time. A laser-sail space probe piloted by an advanced AI returns the first close-up images of the surface of a habitable exoplanet, Proxima Centauri b. Lab testing begins on a scaled spacecraft model which can generate a magnetic field that diverts charged particles, shielding the spacecraft from space debris. The first Terra Park opens on the Moon, featuring 2 small artificial lakes, Earth plants and trees, and a space for animals to be released into, making it the first space zoo. Earth-based astrogenetic scientists are working on bioengineering animals to survive in the low-gravity conditions. When these animals are moved to the Moon, they will establish the first-ever multi-species space colony. People question whether these bioengineered animals that only live off-world away from Earth are the first contact of an alien species. Since humans couldn't find any natural aliens in space, they ended up creating their own, raising the question further whether humanity is living in a simulation. People also question whether humans themselves are next to be bioengineered to live off-world. Some already suspect that experiments are being done underground. Humanity has yet to discover the wisdom hidden in the stars. The machines they build will teach them. Quantum computers create a hyper-detailed simulation of the Big Bang, allowing scientists to observe the birth of the universe. A breakthrough in genetically engineered pharmaceuticals allows humans to better adapt to low-gravity environments, reducing bone and muscle loss, and scientists are using CRISPR to engineer human cells to be more resistant to cosmic radiation. Scientists discover a method to induce stabilized cryohibernation in humans, freezing them to make long-distance space travel beyond the inner planets more realistic. In the few universities that are left on Earth, astro-engineers work on large-scale designs for interstellar structures and systems. Bioastronomers are researching the past, present, and future existence of life in the universe. And exoclimatologists are studying the climates and weather conditions on planets outside of our solar system. Robots are establishing a scientific research outpost on Ceres, the largest object in the asteroid belt. They are looking for signs of panspermia, which is the theory that life on Earth came from microorganisms from outer space, able to initiate life on reaching a suitable environment. Quantum computers are used to design new self-healing materials to protect long-haul spacecraft from micrometeorites. Prototypes use self-replicating nanobots. They are stored in a small compartment and are deployed when needed, crawling across the hull of a spacecraft, even using material harvested from the micrometeorites to repair the damages. Other prototypes use liquid metal repair systems, similar to the technology seen in the Terminator. A spacecraft is fitted with veins of liquid metal running through its structure. For any puncture, the liquid metal flows into the breach and solidifies, repairing the damage. Scientists are also looking into bioengineering spacecraft repairs, using fungus that rapidly grows and fills in cracks or damages. Military-based space stations are rumored to be testing metamaterials that generate cloaking, making them invisible to certain electromagnetic wavelengths. An advanced quantum computer system is used to create the most detailed simulation of a black hole, revealing the first evidence for the existence of other dimensions. Theoretical research is being carried out in the world of exotic energy sources, seeking higher Kardashev levels of energy generation. The research includes the manipulation and control of gravitational fields, vacuum energy, and dark matter and dark energy, which is the mysterious form of energy that's driving the acceleration of the expansion of the universe. A new branch of philosophy is spreading, focusing on humanity's place and responsibility in the universe, the ethics of colonizing planets, and the growing wisdom derived from the stars. The philosophy is called stellarism. A breakthrough in synthetic biology allows scientists to design organisms that can survive in a vacuum. Scientists are investigating whether an asteroid's trajectory that wiped out a Mars colony outpost was natural or man-made and targeted. The catastrophe spurs the development of advanced asteroid deflection techniques. The use of gravity tractors has become too slow, needing to send a spacecraft near the asteroid, using its gravitational pull to move the asteroid off course. Plans are being discussed to use a high-powered laser defense system deployed near the asteroid belt that would vaporize the surface of an asteroid, creating a jet of gas that pushes the asteroid in the opposite direction. Other asteroid defense plans are seen as an excuse to develop more weaponized machines, such as biological missiles, which collide with an asteroid, releasing genetically engineered microorganisms that rapidly consume the asteroid's material and ejects waste products with enough force to alter the asteroid's trajectory. Or nanobot missiles that are fired at an asteroid. The nanobots then self-replicate using the asteroid's own material, breaking it down. Humans surf a comet for the first time. They land their spacecraft on the comet and wait as they get closer to the sun, and use its trajectory to launch and break the record for the fastest human space travel speed. People protest as they watch a mission to capture and redirect an asteroid into Earth's orbit for research purposes. It is nicknamed Second Moon. Soon after, a second and much smaller asteroid is redirected into Earth's orbit. A rocket is launched to drill into the asteroid, where a self-contained and closed ecosystem of bacteria and plants is implanted. It is then sent back out into space to study how life could travel through the cosmos inside the protected shell of an asteroid. A neutrino detector built on the far side of the moon is giving humanity a deeper understanding of the inner workings of the stars and the sun. A new supermaterial that can withstand the extreme conditions of Venus is developed, enabling plans for robotic colony missions to our solar system's hottest planet. Terraforming researchers show people on Earth concept art of a realistic floating space cloud city. Venus's upper atmosphere has more Earth-like conditions, and a successful station here could provide a blueprint for future aerial colonies on gas giants like Saturn, Jupiter, and beyond. A meteorite from the asteroid belt is dug up from under the surface of Mars. It contains microbes, providing strong evidence for panspermia. Soon after, a research robot detects microbial organisms in the subsurface ocean on Jupiter's moon Europa. Any discovery of complex multicellular life in the oceans of Europa will revolutionize humanity's understanding of biology. People wonder if this is the beginning of a domino effect of discovering life in the universe. The first person on Earth trains to become a human Europa submarine pilot. Mars is hosting the biannual Interplanetary Expo, attracting visitors from Earth, Lunar, and Ceres. The expo showcases locally researched advanced technology. And on the Moon, the annual lunar race is taking place, attracting competitors from the different factions of the inner planets. A space anthropologist who has been studying the different evolving cultures of human space colonies releases a tri-world best-selling book. A probe sent to a distant exoplanet returns data confirming the existence of an alien forest with tree-like structures made out of rock, and a nearby planet is discovered to be completely covered in a single planet-spanning microorganism. Astrobiologists publish the Universal Tree of Life, a framework for classifying and understanding life across the universe. A quantum AI predicts the possibility of an impending galactic black hole event, leading to large-scale experimental preparations. An interstellar ark is constructed. It is a test ship that is launched towards the nearest habitable exoplanet, but it is only carrying robots, and the journey will take several generations to complete. There are rumors of a trillionaire who is building the first functioning generational ship and is looking for volunteers to be the first generation to live and reproduce on the vessel. A space telescope detects a strange industrial signature in a far-off star system. An industrial signature refers to any sign or evidence of industrial activity, especially those that involve energy production or usage. Humanity questions whether the telescope detected an anomaly or signs of energy production from another civilization. More strange signals begin to be detected. The latest signals show signs of yet unsolvable patterns, leading to the theory that there is a cosmic internet of stored information, from possible extinct civilizations dating back millions of years, knowledge that will one day be added to humanity's temporary wisdom of the universe.